You had to hit your mic one more time. Commissioner Varga,
Here.
Commissioner Palomera is excused. Commissioner Haddis,
Commissioner Haddis is here.
Commissioner Daub,
Here.
Commissioner Baydoun,
Here.
Commissioner Ware,
Present.
Commissioner Marecki.
Here.
Chairwoman, you have a quorum present.
Thank you. Next item.
Next item B, approval of the September 10th, 2019 meeting minutes.
Support.
Okay, we have an approval and support. Any questions, comments? All right, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion passes. Next item.
Next item C, Chairwoman's remarks.
No remarks, except everybody received the addenda. And I want to thank you to our staff for doing all this, because this is really, really last minute. So I appreciate that. Okay, next item.
Next item D, unfinished business. There's none, Chairwoman. Next item E1, under new business, approval of a 3-year contract with Sterling Sanitation, Inc.
Move approval.
Okay,
Support.
all right, any questions on this? Comments? Okay, all those in favor? Say
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Next item.
Next item 2, approval of modification number 1 to a contract with Signs by Cranny, Inc.
Okay, this is for signs in the parks, right, Elizabeth? Okay. Why don't you just come up?
I'll move approval.
Okay. We have an approval and support. Any questions for Elizabeth? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, sure. Elizabeth Isler, Wayne County Parks.
Okay, are these going to be the same type of signs that were put in that first phase?
Yes, the first phase was Hines Park, so that was 17 miles of signs. So that was a lot of signs. The next phase is Bell Creek, Lola, Chandler Park. So that'll cover that set. And so we're kind of, as we have funding, finishing out the rest of the signs.
Because they look great.
Thank you.
Big improvement.
Thank you.
Okay.
We like them.
Any comments? All right, thank you. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? Okay, motion passes. Next item.
Next item 3, approval of modification number 1 to a 3-year contract with a 1-year option to renew with the Florence Cement Company.
Okay, thank you. This is for the Township Initiative. Does anybody have any questions on this or comments or
I'll
anything?
move it on your behalf.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, this is good news. Yep, excellent news for townships. Okay, any questions? You're such a happy group here. All right, did you moved it?
Yes.
Okay,
Support.
supported? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
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 Aye, any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Next item?
Next item 4, approval of an 18-month contract with Florence Cement Company.
Okay. This is Tireman Road from Greenfield to Shaver Highway.
Move for approval.
Okay.
All right, any questions, comments? We have an approval and support. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, and any opposed? Motion passes. Moving along, next item.
Next item 5, approval of modification number 1 to a contract with CA Hall Company, Inc.
Okay, for Miller Road,
Move for approval.
or Miller Road and Rotunda Drive, Bridges, not Miller Road, right?
Support.
Okay. Any questions, Sam?
Yeah, fixed Miller Road.
We'll change it up here to Miller Road.
Speaking of Miller, we might hear some good news today. We'll keep our fingers crossed about the Miller Bridge.
Yes.
There could be a big announcement today in the budget about Miller Bridge.
Yep,
So
from the state.
From the state.
Yep, keeping our fingers crossed on that. Okay, any questions on this? All right, we have an approval and support. All those in favor? Say
Aye.
aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion passes. Next item.
Next item 6, approval of an intergovernmental agreement with the City of Livonia.
Yep, this is half Livonia, half Redford.
Who represent that?
I'm sorry?
Who represents Laverne?
Me. But actually, that side is Webb's.
Oh, okay.
So,
She moved it.
yeah.
I'll support it.
Okay. Any
We're
questions?
neighbors.
Yeah.
Questions, comments? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, any opposed? Next item?
Next item 7. Approval of modification number 1 to a contract with Superone Contracting, Inc.
Okay, so from Schoolcraft Road, on Farmington Road from Schoolcraft to Plymouth, which is a disaster. No, that's my area.
Move approval.
Thank you. Okay, we have an approval and support. Any questions, comments? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Great, thank you. Now on to the addenda.
Item D8, approval of an intergovernmental agreement with the City of Dearborn.
Move for approval.
Support.
Questions, comments? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion to pass. Next item.
Item 9, approval of a sole source contract with Southeastern Equipment Company.
Okay. Any questions on this?
Support.
Okay, there was a question about vendor insurance. Did we get that?
Down here.
Did we get?
I believe we did. I have to confirm that, though.
Okay. Okay, we'll have to look and see if we got the vendor insurance up to date. We did? Okay, so that's all set. All right. We have an approval? Okay.
Support.
All right, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion passes. Number 10.
Approval of a 4-year contract with Bill Jones Enterprises, Inc.
Okay, these are for truck parts?
Support.
No, we can't. Okay. Questions, comments? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, item passes. Next, item 11.
Approval of a 2-year professional services contract with a 1-year option to renew with the Burt Forest Products Company, Inc.
Okay, this is for lumber, plywood, supplies.
Support.
Okay. Any questions, comments? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, any opposed? Okay, the ayes have it. Next item.
Next, item 12, approval of a 3-year contract with Waddles Tire Services, Inc.
Okay. Is there someone here for this item? Is this?
Probably talk to it. I can talk to part of it.
This is the new.
Patrick Cullen, Division Director, Land Resource Management.
Okay, so this company is going to dispose of tires and various items.
Yeah.
Around,
Tires, scrap tires
it
specifically.
is mainly tires?
Yes, it's
Oh,
all
okay.
tires.
Okay, I thought it was more than that.
Nope.
All right. So have we had a contract with them before to do
Yes, we
tires?
have.
Okay. All right. Okay, I thought it was something more than tires.
Yeah,
All right.
they pick up tires from our road yards that are picked up off the roads and old tires that Equipment Division uses. For our clean program, when we do community cleanups and community collections, it's part of that as well.
It is. Okay, so that's my question. So if a commissioner has a cleanup event, then we can ask for this company to come out?
So that would come through our office.
Okay.
Yeah, and as part of the clean program, there'd be an application process.
Okay.
And we also do anywhere from 10 to 12 partnerships with local communities every year where they are the host for these collection events.
Okay.
And this contract helps pay for that as well.
So if you do a park cleanup somewhere in Wayne County, do we contact you for this, or does DPS like pick up if it's a park cleanup?
No, each division would manage their own scrap tires that they pick up in their respective areas, and then we would all be using Waddles as the contractor to dispose of them for us.
Okay. All right, so if a commissioner wants to do this, then they should contact your office
Yeah, if
to
you
set
see
it
a
up.
pile of scrap tires in parks, you should contact the Parks Division and have their maintenance crew check it out.
Okay, sounds good. Commissioner Dobb?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Do we have excuse me, an updated certificate of insurance for after October 1st, 2019?
Yeah, that was another one.
No. I believe, I'm sure, that was to inform the department that we would need it prior to October 1st.
Morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. Michelle Yancey, Department of Public Service. That item's been requested from the vendor, so we should be receiving it sometime this week. They don't give it to us till like a week till it expires.
Okay.
Yep,
But
we'll have it
used
before-
this before and this
Before
could be
full board?
approved.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, great. Thank
sounds
you.
good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay,
I was gonna vote for this anyway.
okay, do we have an approval?
She,
Move this.
Okay.
This is my pet project.
Oh, okay.
Approval.
All
I'll
right.
support you.
Contingent on.
Contingent on getting the vendor update, okay. Sounds good. We have approval and support. Any other discussion, questions? All right, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, ayes have it. Next item.
Next, item 13, approval of a cooperative agreement with Southeastern Equipment Company, Inc.
Okay,
Move for approval.
all right.
Support.
Okay, sewer trucks. Okay, any discussion, questions? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion passes. Next item, 14.
Approval of an intergovernmental agreement with the City of Livonia.
Okay, this is in my district. This
I'll
is.
move for approval
Thank you.
in your district.
Thank you. This is the Parks millage. Our,
Sure are getting a lot today.
well, some of this is Commissioner Webb's, like the next item is Webb too, so. I had a feeling that was going to come up. Okay.
I have to.
All right, any discussion, questions? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, any opposed? All right, motion passes. Next item, Commissioner Webb's district.
Item 15, approval of intergovernmental agreement with the City of Livonia.
Okay, this is for walking paths around two of the parks. Commissioner Webb's got that little sliver, so it's in here. Okay, we have approval and support. Any questions? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. All right, next item.
Item E, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
Any such other matters? Commissioner Varga?
I want to thank the Roads Division for coming out to my district to tell my constituents about the good news about Schaefer Road being repaved. I apologize for them trying to tell the experts how they are not doing it properly, and they haven't even started, so, but hopefully we'll make a believer out of them. They have not had this service since 1970, the repavement on this total redo of the road, so they don't believe that the way they're going to be doing it is going to work because of the truck traffic, but we're going to make believers out of them. So I thank you for putting up with some of the some of the issues that you had to deal with. I was hoping that it would be all just roses, but it is what it is. I have to deal with that every day. Thank you.
No, I'm sure on behalf of all the commissioners, your willingness to come out to our areas. They're coming out to my area tonight. So it really helps us out a lot because everybody thinks they're road engineers. And we know we're not. So it helps when you guys come out and talk to our peeps.
Hope they believe them.
Yeah. Okay, anything else? Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Director Beverly Watts and County Engineer Michael and all the staff. We met in the city of Dearborn about 2 or 3 weeks ago now to talk about Millett Road. And thank you for always being there and answering our questions and addressing the concerns of the residents in my district. And this is one of the favorite departments that I can work with. And thank you, Michael, for being there this morning, too. Thank you. No ham sandwiches, no. Only halal ham sandwiches.
We do really, really appreciate it. Okay, anything else, guys? All right, next item.
Next item, public comments.
Okay, public comments. We do have a card. Roscoe Burton. Would you like to come up to the mic and address the, is it 2 or 3 minutes? You have 2 minutes to address us, and we don't go back and forth. We just listen to your comments.
Okay. First of all, I'm calling on behalf of Pickle Avenue's street between Wyoming and Schaefer. I've been retired from the Army since 1998, and that section of Finkel has been skipped over year after year, and it has not been resurfaced. The potholes are terrible. In front of my church that I joined, when it rains, the water just stands there, and the members can't get out on the right side of their car. We've called continuously asking about getting this resurfaced, and nothing has happened. Someone called as late as yesterday, and they said that it had been fixed. And the people are not responding to us as we called about our concern there. Also, I called about the mound at 18655 Mound Road. 2 years ago, the people were out fixing the drain in front of our post. And they told us at that time they would be coming back out to fix the curb by that drain. It has not been done yet, and when it rains, it does not drain properly. Those are my 2 complaints. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. First of all, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And we have people here that are taking notes on what you just said. Okay, so thank you for coming in as well.
Thank you.
Anyone else from the public that would like to address public services? Anyone else? Okay, thank you, sir. Next item. Someone ahead of.
They jumped through it.
Do we have support for that?
He had his-
Okay, all right. We are now adjourned.